Peace in from the black holes of Dakota Territory, United States of Assistance. And what do I mean by assistance? Well, there are a lot of programs out there where you can send them your money and they will at least claim to help other people with that money. People usually in poorer countries around the world, far, far away from you. And when you send them your money, if you send them your money, you may feel good about yourself that you're contributing some of your American wealth to good causes throughout the world. And in many cases, that's true, you are. But in other cases, it's not quite so true. You're not really. The fact of the matter is that all of these organizations are middlemen or middle people. And they take a cut of the money in order to pay their bills in order to continue to exist. I don't feel very comfortable doing that, and I never have done that. When I want to help someone, and I recommend that you try this method and see whether it works for you, see how it makes you feel. There are plenty of people right around you that need help from other people desperately. They may be poor, they may be having trouble with addiction. Funny I should mention that. Or a variety of other sorts of problems. You'll have no trouble finding them. People a lot worse off than yourself. My advice, to myself at least, is that if I want to make absolutely certain that I have a positive influence on someone's life in the world, that I directly help that person or those people. That happened a couple of years ago to me when I had a lot more money than I do now, a lot of money to spare, and I invested in property, and some people who were really in need rented it from me basically for nothing. I just let them live there, and the woman was absolutely thrilled and made it her little sacred place. Sacred grounds, she actually called it. And I tried to be compassionate to these people even when they were not so compassionate to me, because they did have various problems that made them less than happy much of the time. I don't know how they're all doing now. I know the woman, I took kindly to all three of these people for reasons only God knows, because every human reason would say that I ought to despise them, reject them, cast them off as social rejects. But no, I took compassion upon them and did what I could to help them. But a point was reached where that help turned into enabling, and at that point I had to end it. That was just about the point also that my own financial well-being came to an end. I mean, it doesn't look too good right now. Maybe someday I'll be one of those people who needs help. Well, I was at one time, and my venerable parents, now both aged 91, took me in, even when I was 33 and 34 years old, and brought me back to health. If not for the love of other people, a good many more people on this planet would die. You can probably make a good many more of them live if you directly help them. Cut out that middle person. They have no business being involved in affairs like this, do they? They serve no function other than to rake off a cut for themselves. They're in business. This is not the place for commerce, for commercial activity. This is a place for pure compassion and understanding and generosity. But you also have to be willing to know when it has to end, because it turns into enabling and can actually do damage. A complicated business, this, but a business that more of us need to engage in my humble opinion. as a radical Republican from the black holes of Dakota Territory, United States of adversity, Stan Gibilisco saying peace out, and for now, so long.